Hi dear students, how are you? I hope you're fine. Today we're going to have a new lesson. It's about developing formulas, circles and regular polygons. So let's start. As you see here, we have the circle. This is the circle, and we have the center of the circle. Okay, we have this is the circle, and we have the center of the circle here, A, and we have also the circle here is called, we donated by this symbol, and the center of the circle. So the circle here is called A. We have here the radius. What about the radius? What do you think? The radius, we have taken this before. The radius here, AB, is called what? It's the radius. What about the diameter? The diameter, it's a CD. CD is the diameter. Okay, so today we are going to study this rule well. What about this rule? I have the circumference. The circumference equal what? Equal pi d, equals what? Pi multiplies d. Or I can say in other words, the circumference equal 2 pi r. Why? Because d, you know, it's 2r, right? This is for the circumference. Remember circumference, pi d. What about the area? And very important to study and memorize the area. It's pi r to the power 2. Pi r to the power 2. Okay guys, easy? I think it is. So here I'm going to have a problem. Find the area of circle K in terms of pi. Okay guys, it's very easy. When he asks me about the area, so I'm going to write what? By logic, the rule of the area. The area equal pi r squared. Okay, and r, you know, it's the radius. We don't have here the radius, but we do have the diameter, and we know the diameter here is what? The diameter divided by 2 gives me the radius. The diameter we have 6, okay, divided by 2 gives me 3. So my radius equals, yes, equals 3. So now can I get here the area? It's easy now. So instead of here, instead guys of the r, I will write substituted by 3 pi 3 to the power 2. 3 to the power 2 means 9. So the answer 9 pi. Remember the answer will be of the area, inches squared for the area. Here in this question, find the radius of circle J if the circumference is 6 given as an expression. 65x plus 14 all multiplies by pi. So what do you think guys? What should I do? I should write the circumference. What? The circumference rule. It gives me 2 pi r. So I have to study the circumference rule and the area rule, and they are very easy. 2 pi r means, so instead of the circumference, I will substitute it with the expression given. 65x plus 14 all multiplies by pi equals what guys? Equal 2 pi r. Okay, I want to get rid of the pi now. We have here common, so divided by pi, divided by pi. Here I can write it like this, divided by pi, divided by pi. So you got here 65 plus 14, okay, equals what guys? Equal to r. I can divide both by 2. Divided by 2, divided by 2. 65 divided by 2, it gives you here 32.5x. And remember we have here x. 14 divided 2 gives me 7, and 2 divided by 2 gives me r. So we got here r equal 32.5x plus 7. Okay, it's easy now. We have here another example. Find the circumference of M, of circle M, if the area. So he gives me here the area in also as expression. So I'm going to write what? I'm going to write the area. The area rule is area equal what? Pi r to the power 2, okay, or pi r squared. So instead of the area, I will write the expression, divide both by, yeah, by the pi. So after dividing both by pi, I need here to get what guys? I need here, okay, let's do it together. Divided by pi, divided by pi. So you got here 25x to the power 2, okay, equals r to the power 2 squared. So I'm going to have the square root of both terms. So square root, yeah, here 25 under the square root gives you 5. X power 2 under the square root gives me just x, and r power 2 square root here gives you r. So r equal 5x. We have here step 2, use the value of r to find the circumference. So the circumference, as you know, it's 2 pi r. So instead he substitute 5x for r. 5x that I just got it from what? From the calculation. So you've got here 2 pi multiply 5x. So 5 times 2 gives me 10. 10 multiplies, okay, 10x pi, okay, in feet. So the circumference 10x pi, okay, this is the simplest form as I don't know the value of x here. Okay guys, we have here a helpful hint. Remember, do the approximation or the rounding until the last step. Make it the last step, okay? Remember that. Okay, we have here another kind of questions. A pizza making kit contains 3 circular baking stones. So we got here 3 stones with diameters of 24, 36, and 48. So the area, and he asks me to find the area of each stone round to the nearest tenth. So I have here diameters of the first, the second, the third. So first of all, I need here the radius. The radius is the diameter divided by 2. So I'm going to do the same step in the 3 stones. So after getting here the radius equal 12, here 18 equal 24, write the formula or the rule of the area. It's pi here, okay, multiplies radius, okay, squared. So I will write it here for the 3 stones and then find here the answer. Don't forget, after finding the answer on the calculators, you're going to round them to the nearest tenth. Now we're going to talk about the center of a regular polygon is what? It's equidistant from the vertices. So we've got here, I want to show you something. We got here a circle and we got here the center of the circle, and he also says that you have equidistant here, every here radius, okay, is equal to the other one. So, and we have also something new, it's called Epiderm. What's an Epiderm here? It's the distance from the center to a side. A central angle also, I will show you. A central angle of a regular polygon has its vertex and its center and its sides. So we have here an example to show you what we are talking about, this one. So as you see here, we have the center of the center of the circle, as you see the red point here, and you have here what? And you have here, this is the Epiderm. What do you see here? It's what? It gives you what? It gives you equidistant here. You have here BE equals to BF. This side equals to this side. So it here bisects here this side into 2 sides, and bisects also what? It bisects also the angle here. Gives you a right angle down and bisects the 2 angles up. I will show you where. Just a moment. You have here this one equals to this one. Okay, can you see this? Okay, and you have this 90 degree, and this will be equal to this also. So you got here a right angle triangle too, and I'm going to use treg. Yes, I know you thought about it now. So to find the area of a regular n with a side length s and an epithem a divided into n congruent isosceles triangle. What are you talking about? Let's see. Area of each angle equals half as. Total area of the polygon A equal n half as or a half ap. The p here for the perimeter, guys. So let's have a problem and solve it. So the rule here to memorize the area of the regular polygon with Epiderm. So I'm going to have an Epiderm here and I'm going to have a perimeter. Remember, the perimeter is the sum of the sides. Okay, the perimeter is the sum of the sides of the figure. And what about the Epiderm? This is the Epiderm, guys. The center, it's the segment between the center and what, and the side, the opposite side, which gives me here 2 equal sides. So the area here equals half of what? Half of the Epiderm multiplies the perimeter. It's easy to remember. So the question comes like this. Find the area of the regular heptagon with side length of 2 feet to the nearest tenth. As you know, the heptagon has 7 sides. We know that. Draw the heptagon. Draw an isosceles triangle with its vertex at the center of the heptagon. And I will show you how. The central angle, remember the central angle is easy to get. it's 360 degree. Okay, this is the total degrees, measure of degrees of the circle over its number of sides, over number of sides. So it gives you 51.4 degree. Okay, so let's draw it to make sure we understand what we are talking about. Okay guys, I draw this here for you. This is the heptagon, and I know that we have here 7 sides, each side with what? With 2 feet. What about the perimeter here? The perimeter, it's what? It's 2 multiplies what? It's 2 multiplies 7. We have 7 sides, each side with 2. So we got here the perimeter will be 14. What about here the we have here the epidem? What do you think it will be? This is the epidem we've got. We have here the central point, the center of the circle, and we have here to draw this okay line which is perpendicular. Okay guys, perpendicular and bisects here this side into 2 equal parts. It was 2, so we've got here 1 and what? 1 and 1 and 1. Okay, so you have here also, it gives me here what? Remember, it gives me here 2 equal angles. We have here 2 equal angles, as you see. What about this angle? This is 90 degree. Okay guys, again I will clear it for you. Okay, so we got here, this is 90 degree, and what's here the angle? I told you how to get this angle. Yeah, it's 360 degree, the total measure of angles divided by 7, the number, okay, the number of sides, and it gives me here 51.4. So 51.4, it will be divided into 2 equal parts to get this small angle. It's 25 point what? 25.7. So you got here in this triangle 25.7. Okay guys, so what I need to get now, it's the area. The area is what? It's equal to half AP. So I'm going to use what guys? I'm going to use the trig. Tangent of what? Tangent what? Why I'm going to use the trig? To get here the okay, the epidem. I need to know the epidem now. So how can I know the epidem? Please let it be like this. We have here guys, I don't know this one, but I know the angle here and know I know the other angle. So how to know here the epidem? It's very easy to use the, yes, here the tangent of 25.7. Okay, it's equal to opposite over adjacent. Opposite here is 1 over the adjacent over here, what? Over adjacent over this one. That's what I need to know. So guys, let's here do it by calculations. So using the tangent ratio to find the epidem, it's very easy. Tangent of 25.7 equal 1 over A, which is the adjacent. So the adjacent will be what? Okay, I need to find the adjacent, so it will be 1 here. Okay, 1 over what? 1 over 25, 10, 25.7. Why? Because cross multiplication. Okay, so you got here A equals what? A equals 1. If it's here, we have 1 times 1 over 25.7, tangent of 25.7. Okay, guys, so after that, using the calculators, you'll find here, okay, after using here the calculators, okay, after this, we are going to have step 3 using the epidem and the given side length, find the area. So the area half AP, so I have here area equal half 1 over tangent 25.7 times 14. So the area will be 14.5 feet square. Okay guys, by this we have covered the lesson. If you have any question, please send me on the CSL. I hope you understood everything. Thank you. Bye bye.